Alright guys, welcome back. Another video. XT5 Cadillac, same thing as the XT6 3.6 engine. We got a little bit of problem on this. So the owner of this vehicle is an old friend way back ago, old friend Jenny. She bought the vehicle used for overtime, so now of course parts were out, so now it's in my garage. What we're gonna do on this is we're gonna replace the thermostat. I got a OE thermostat right here. Has to be the OE original, okay? Has to be the original. So the problem on this, once in a while, you get the engine lights on, overheating issue, no AC once in a while, reduced power on the engine. So I haven't scanned the code yet, but I know that it's gonna be a overheat issue on this Cadillac 3.6. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take out the cover, the intake box right here, the intake pipe. We're gonna go deep down there to go to the thermostat. But first, we had to take out the drain plug for the rad so that it will drain the coolant first. We had to drain the coolant on this, and then we'll replace it with a brand new one. So I'm gonna put the link down below. I did a video on that one, so just check out the description. I got a link on that draining coolant on this Cadillac XT5, XT6, same thing as a Acadia, Chevy Blazer, all the same rad, the same engine. I believe the drain is right on this side right here on the bottom. So check that video out. So other than that, we're gonna go start taking out this cover right here, and then all the way to the thermostat, way down deep right there. All right guys, check it out. We got a DIY procedure right here. Check it out. Breakdown of the part, how to remove the thermostat housing pipe, the thermostat, how to remove, and there's the install right there of the thermostat housing, and how to install the intake manifold. It's all right there. So step by step, make sure to subscribe. I'll show you guys how to do this, and let's get started. Okay, so first we're just gonna grab a flat screwdriver, loosen this clamp right here for the intake pipe, this flexible pipe. 10mm socket on that bolt right there, and then there's a connector right here for your evap. Quick connect, just press that up and then pull it out. Pretty easy. So this should be easy to come out now. All right, there's one more hose connector back here. Just gonna have to pop this out. On this case, we're gonna have to put a flat screwdriver right here. We're just gonna loosen that clamp, and then this whole thing will come out. All right, next we'll take out this plastic cover that cover the intake manifold. Okay, so there's a bolt right there. Okay, one right there and right there. That's a weird looking bolt. I'll just use a T25 on that one. It should work. You can see right there, it's nice and stiff. All right, so let's give this a try. Oh yeah, there you go. Easy. All right, the bolts are out. We're gonna disconnect this connector here. We don't need all this. Just pop the red and press the black, and then this will come out. There's a little tab right here. Open it up, and we'll pop this hose up. Same thing with this wire right here. All right, I believe this is like a map sensor right here. I'm just gonna disconnect this because it's on the way. We need to take out this cover. All right, next there's a 10mm bolt right here. Need to take that out. It's loose already. Same thing on the other side right there. Take that out. Move that hose on the side, and this, hopefully this cover will come out pretty soon. There we go. All right, perfect. That's how you take out that cover, and that's the intake manifold right there. That's the next one that we're gonna take out. All right, so recap, here's the cover right there. There's a hose, there's the two clamps, there's a bolt. This is the evap hose that you need to take out. Same thing with this one, the hose that you need to take out, and this whole thing will come out. And then this is the intake manifold now. There's like 8 bolts, I believe, 8 or 9. 8 up here, and then 9 on the side underneath the throttle body right here. That's the 9th one. So 8 and then 9. So we'll take them out quick. All right, so when we take out these bolts, we're gonna have to work in patterns. So we're gonna take out the number 9 first. That would be this one right here, right underneath the throttle body, and then 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So basically work your way out and then work inside after. So just get to the 9 right here. This is a 10mm socket. Alright, gonna have to switch it to 13 mil on this 8 bolts right here, then 13 mil sockets on the 8. So we're just gonna start on the 8 right here on the outside. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Alright, so everything what you see that attached to the intake manifold we had to disconnect. So starting from the throttle body, take out this wire connector, this one right here, and nothing. That's about it. Alright, there's only one connector. Alright, that's it. Here's the intake manifold. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna change this intake runner gasket. Here's the brand new one right here, original GM thermostat. Here's the pipe O-ring for the pipe thermostat, and here's the O-ring for the bypass hose, like the bleeder screw, I think, bypass hose. That's all the part we need. Alright, here we go. We have to put a tape on this port right here so that nothing will go inside. So there's a couple bolts that we need to take out. There's 2 right here and then 1 over there. So this is a 10 mil bolts. This is ready to come out. This is just a pipe for the coolant with the O-ring on there. Alright, we'll put that 2 hoses on the side. There's a sensor here. We're gonna unplug that later after we take out the thermostat, so we have room. The next bolt we need to take out is at the end of this pipe right here in the middle. We have to clean all this up. We're gonna take out everything here so that we could put a ratchet and a socket 10 mil underneath. I'll show you that picture right here. This is the bolt I'm talking about. Here's that hose going to the red, that's the bolt, and then the pipe is right there going to the thermostat up on the top. So we need to take out that bolt. I believe I could just take the bolt out without messing around with this harness and foam and then the line. I could just reach my socket in there. Okay, show you guys here. Look in the mirror. See that there's 2 bolts. They show the far one on the top. The little one, that's like a 10 mil socket you could put in there. That's the bolt that we need to take out. You don't need to take out the one on the bottom right. We need to take out the one on the top one. Okay, so just feel it out with your hand and then put a deep socket on there and a ratchet, and that bolt will come out. It's hard to see from here, but this is how the angle that I'm at right now. Make sure a deep socket with extension, and then better to get a swivel ratchet. There we go. That's the bolt. That hole right there, that's where the bolt goes in. That's the bolt that I took. Okay, just right beside that steel pipe hose. That's it. All right, so let's move on. We're gonna move this pipe towards the driver's side that way so that we could take out this thermostat. All right, so here's the thermostat, here's the pipe, and there's 2 bolts right here, 10 mil socket. We're just gonna quickly take them out. There's 1 and then there's 2 right there. You can see the hose right here, the upper right hose. If you follow all the way to the steel pipe right here, you can see that the thermostat is moving if I move my hand. So it's super loose now. We're just gonna detach this hose away from the thermostat. So it's gonna try to put a pry bar here, and then we'll move this pipe that way. So we just have to reef the pry bar towards the passenger side like this, and then that pipe will come out from the thermostat. Here we go. There we go. It's out. All right, we can take out this thermostat now. Let's see if we have room.
We got room. Wow.
Let me compare it with the brand new one right here. Looks the same. Comes with brand new bolts. All right, guys, so we got the thermostat out. So now we're gonna go deep in there and take out that sensor. Here's a new one. It's GM. Here's the part number. And that's an old one right there. We had to take out the connector out. Pull out that red wire. And then you squeeze the black tabs and then the whole connector will come out. All right, let's put something on that hole with a towel. I don't want to drop anything in here. Okay, just go like this. That's better. If you drop a socket, oh, that's not good. All right, so I seen on videos they use 5/8 socket, but what I'm going to use is Crowfoot 15 mil. This will be the ideal to do this job. It's easy. It's not bending anything. You don't want to break that connector socket on the sensor. All right, so you put that Crowfoot in there with the extension, and then just put a ratchet. All right, and then you just give them hell. There we go. Just a quarter of a turn, and then finish it off. Couple fingers to take this thing out. Okay, here we go. This is out. Let's put the new one in. We're just gonna go use our finger first. Tighten it up. I think it's good now. Okay, one more snug. Just want to make sure. Oh, there you go. All right, that's it. Sensor is done. We're gonna put the connector, and then we're gonna put the thermostat after. All right, connector's in. I'm gonna push this red tabs down to lock it in place. There you go. So that's good. Double check. All right, perfect. I'm just gonna double check, make sure that it's not gonna come out. Give it a little bit of tug. All right, that's good. All right, we're gonna change this O-ring. We got a brand new O-ring. We don't wanna use this one. Always change a brand new one. All right, here's a new one right there. There's that part number.